All right. What is good, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to another football reaction video, doing a recap of the Liverpool and Leicester City game, man. What can I say about Liverpool's performance, man? Liverpool, hey, you see, Liverpool right now are showing an example of how you can be a good team, even if your team is, dealing with injuries. Because right now, Liverpool, they got a great, impressive win today against Leicester City. And first of all, man, Diego Jota, I don't know where he was at today, but first of all, I mean, this is just like one of those rare performances that Diego Jota gave where, he didn't score. But one thing I have to say about this game is that I think Liverpool are going to go far. Like, seriously, I think Liverpool are likely going to go far just because of the way how they played tonight. I think they played pretty well. With the exception of I think Jota. I mean, Jota scored today. I forgot he scored. But what can I say about this game? Second half was a bit boring in my honest opinions, because like Liverpool, they should have won this game 5-0, because the way how Liverpool played today, they were just firing on all cylinders. Even without Salah in their lineup, like they are just another example of how having depth goes a long way. Like, having all the depth in the world is a big positive, especially if you want to go far in the Champions League, because I think a lot of people don't realize is that being able to have depth is what allows you to go far. Okay, like having all the depth in the world is a big necessity. What's going on, Kolniak? How you doing? Welcome to my stream and all that. But as I was saying, man, Liverpool, this was an impressive performance, especially in the first half. I think that in the first half, Jurgen Klopp, he spiced things up in the first half, and Liverpool got off to the finest start in the first half. And for them just to be able to freaking just start off on all cylinders like that just proves to me how far they can go. Because, I mean, realistically, I just am wondering if my biggest question right now is whether Van Dijk is going to be able to return by the time it's going to be, March or February. Because I'm hoping by that time Van Dijk can return, because I think that if Liverpool want to go in the Champions League far, they're going to need Van Dijk back ASAP. Because without Van Dijk, it proves to me how I don't see Liverpool going far at all. Like, I just don't see him going far at all without Van Dijk. Like, that's the only thing I can say. And recently, right now, best strikers in the Premier League, in my opinion, that's a tough thing to say. But Leicester City, man, this was a disappointing performance from Leicester City. Like, I thought it was going to be a more intensive game, but Liverpool seems like that they controlled this game from start to finish. I mean, whether they were able to hit Leicester on the counterattack, or whether they were just able to, keep up the momentum. But you see, I think that Liverpool right now, they're handling their current situation better than Barcelona are. And what I mean by that is that, you see, Liverpool, their team, despite them being, hit with injuries, their team is still finding ways to win. But Barcelona, it seems like that with the current injury situations that they have, they can't find ways to win. I think it's because of Barcelona, they lack depth and all that stuff. While Liverpool, on the other hand, I think that they have the best depth out of any other team in the Premier League, because they're an example of how having depth goes long ways. And that's what I like about this Liverpool team, is just how they're able to, have this depth and still win. And it just goes to show you that Jurgen Klopp, he's a way better Premier League manager than Pep. I don't know why people are trying to debate between Jurgen Klopp and Pep. I think that the whole Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola debate is dumb, because you can't compare the two. He's done more in the Premier League than Pep has done in his tenure with Manchester City. I mean, Jurgen Klopp winning the Champions League is preview that he is a way better manager in the Premier League compared to Pep. Like, come on now. You can't dispute that at all. Like, can you try disputing that? Please tell me. Hey, what's going on, Asias? Welcome to my stream. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, in other news, AC Milan, they also win today against Napoli's lot. I mean, they didn't win. The game is still going on. Ibrahimovic just scores another goal. And speaking of Ibrahimovic, man, I just think that Ibrahimovic, he's still a top 5 striker. Despite him being 39 years old, I think we can all agree that Ibrahimovic is definitely a top 5 striker, because to say that he is not a top 5 striker would be absolutely shocking. I thought that the AC Milan game was over, but it's still going on right now. But I got to talk about this Liverpool game, because honestly, man, Liverpool, they're just continuing to give off impressive performances. Like, they're just absolutely giving off the best and ever performances for a club that's been hit with injuries, and for them to still win is why you got to give him all the props in the world. So let's take a look at the who scored statistics. And one thing I want to also say is that I think that with Diogo Jota in Portugal starting 11, I think that Portugal are most likely going to make it to the final of Euro 2022, because with the depth that Portugal currently have, especially with Diogo Jota's fine form right up for Liverpool right before the Euros, I think Portugal are going to go pretty far. Like, I don't see Portugal getting knocked out in the Euros at all. Like, I think they still have what it takes to repeat as Euro winners. Like, if you combine Jota's talent with Joao Felix, with Bruno Fernandes, and add Ronaldo, that is just going to be a big disadvantage for opposing teams at the Euros. Because, I mean, you look at this Portugal team, they've been even better after their Euro win. Like, that's the crazy part. They were even better. So, but going back to this game, Liverpool, they had a high number of chances. They were really good with being able to create their scoring opportunities from individual skill, and they were also really good at set pieces. You know, like the thing about this Liverpool team is that they were able to find ways to get through Leicester City's defense through the middle, and that's what is the biggest difference today. Because, I mean, Jamie Vardy today for Leicester, like, I thought Jamie Vardy was going to have another fine performance, but it seems like that Leicester City just absolutely underperformed, and now they have just gotten a new Premier League record of being able to be able to go 64 home games without suffering a defeat. So when's the last time Liverpool lost a game? Was it like a couple of years ago or something? So just goes to show you, man, that Liverpool, that Anfield, they have, in my opinion, the best home field advantage at Anfield. Because, I mean, name me a better stadium that has advantage in the Premier League than Anfield. Like, tell me which stadium has the better advantage, because I can't name any other stadium than Liverpool Stadium. Like, Liverpool Stadium, hands down, has the best flipping advantage at all. It just does. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy, you know. Sorry, I got a little cold right here if you hear my sniffles. But going to the game right now, so based on the performances, Roberto Firmino had the best performance today out of any other Liverpool player on the pitch. Diogo Jota, I think he was the second best player on the pitch today, followed by Milner. Milner played pretty well too, I'd have to say, and all that. So, hey, Liverpool, they had 24 shots on target today. You see, the difference between Liverpool and Manchester City is that Liverpool, they were able to score 3 Gs despite having 24 shots on target. But you're telling me that yesterday Manchester City had only, 24 shots on target, and they can score a single goal? That is embarrassing, and that's enough proof that Jurgen Klopp is a way better manager in the Premier League compared to Pep. Because, I mean, the only time when I think Jurgen Klopp and Pep can be up for debate for who's the better Premier League manager is if Pep manages to win a Champions League title. Because, you see, ever since Pep left Barcelona, Pep has not won a Champions League title. And until Pep can win a Champions League title with Manchester City, then I think that the Jurgen Klopp-Pep debate is really just kind of dumb, you know. But hey, that's just my personal opinion at the end of the day, you know. But hey, Liverpool, they got the W today, man. That's what matters. Jurgen Klopp's tactics were in full effect tonight. Jamie Vardy, I don't know where he was at today, but I felt like he was definitely going to be able to score a G. But hey, Liverpool, their defense did pretty good today, you know, especially without Van Dijk and without who else? Oh yeah, Matip, he played in defense today. Fabinho, he played in defense. And Andrew Robertson, he had the second best rating. Andrew Robertson also had a nice performance today for Liverpool, you know, because Andrew Robertson had the second highest rating, you know, and then Jota had the third highest rating because I kind of missed my marbles, and then Milner, he had the fourth highest rating. So Milner, Robertson, Jota, and Firmino each all today were the best players on the pitch today, in my personal opinion, you know. So hey, big win today for Liverpool, man. That was impressive. Gotta admit, that was an impressive performance by Liverpool. So yeah, but Leicester, man, that was just. I'm not going to say it was an embarrassing loss, but I thought this game was going to be more competitive. Like, I legit thought that this game was going to be way more competitive, but Liverpool, they just dominated this game from start to finish, and that's what you got to admit about this Liverpool team, is that their ability to dominate this game from start to finish just goes to show you that once Van Dijk comes back, man, and then I think that they're going to make a push for the Champions League. Like, I do think they are going to make a push for the Champions League you know. But hey, we'll have to wait and see what happens, you know. So that's that. And let's see. So I'm currently on the Liverpool summary, and Steven Gerrard is doing pretty good as a manager because he has led the Rangers to their best start in the Scottish Premiership in 53 years. So that is pretty crazy. You know, Stevie G, man, he can be another legend that's went from being a good player to also being a good manager. So Stevie G, man, he's doing really good as a manager. So hey, that is just impressive. Like, that is just absolutely impressive. And I think that with a fully healthy Liverpool team, they can do a lot of damage. You know, I think that they can do a lot of damage. So yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say in this video. I think I already said what I had to say in this video, except that this Premier League game, Liverpool, they looked impressive today. And I do think they should have won this game by at least 5-0, because I've lost count of how many times they hit the post today, and they just absolutely were in full effect. So hey, that's what matters at the end of the day, is how you can score or how you play. And today, Liverpool, they just played as a team, and that's what you gotta appreciate about this Liverpool team. Even if you're not a fan of them, you gotta appreciate how they play together as a team. You know, because Klopp right now, he's turning Diogo Jota into a world-class player. Like, seriously, he is turning him into a world-class player. And imagine him playing like that with a fully informed Portugal team with Ronaldo, Joao Felix, Bruno Fernandes. Oh my God, that is just gonna cause havoc on the pitch. Like, Portugal's front three right now could be, I think, the best attacking trio in Europe, with Ronaldo, with Diogo Jota, with Joao Felix. Like, wow, that was just freaking impressive, flipping impressive. Like, it was nothing much else I could say about that, you know. So anyways, ladies and gents, okay, I don't know why people are comparing Jota to Ronaldo. Like, let's not compare him to Ronaldo yet, but he's producing wonders right now on the pitch. That's all I can say, seriously. All right, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you to everybody that showed up to the stream. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and